Attention! A wild horse is trapped here and unable to move. Seeing a human approach, the horse lets out a desperate neigh for help. It turned out that an hour ago, the uncle saw him when he passed by here, and he immediately called his friends for help. Worried about the safety of the horse, the uncle tried to pull it out with a rope, but failed. The horse's 2 hind legs and 1 front leg were stuck tightly in the steel trough. The uncle put the horse faucet brought by his friend on the wild horse, and looking at the poor horse, the uncle immediately started to rescue it. He took a small cutting machine and prepared to cut the steel trough. At this time, the horse also understood that the human in front of him was trying to help. He didn't move around and cooperated with the man's rescue, showing remarkable awareness. However, the noise from the cutting machine was too loud, and the horse was still scared, glancing back to see that the humans meant him no harm. The horse finally relaxed and quietly waited for the man to rescue him. By this time, the rescue had already been going on for over 10 minutes, and the position of the horse's front leg had been cut open. To rescue the horse as soon as possible, the man didn't want to take a break, and immediately started cutting the steel trough around the hind legs. If you're watching this, feel free to leave a comment wishing for safety. Let's cheer for the horse and the kind man who rescued him. I also wish everyone good fortune, longevity, and abundant wealth. At this moment, a friend brought another cutting machine, and he and the kind man worked together, each on one side. Soon, the area where the horse was trapped was completely cut open. However, after being stuck for so long, the horse was unable to stand. To get the horse out, the kind man brought in a bulldozer and tied the horse with a rope, attaching it to the bulldozer. After more than an hour of rescue efforts, the horse was finally freed. At this point, we could see that the horse's hind legs were severely injured, with the skin torn and raw, making it impossible for him to stand. If no one had come to help him, he would have faced a grim fate. If he didn't die of thirst or starvation, he would die of an infected wound. Looking at the horse that was so seriously injured, the uncle knew that if he released him now, he would have a hard time surviving. The kind man decided to take him to the nearest veterinary station. Once the horse's injuries healed, he would release him back into the wild. This horse is very aware. It actually knelt down on the ground to express gratitude to the rescuers, despite the pain in its legs. It's surprising that animals can show appreciation too. This is so amazing. Doing a good deed every day brings great merit. Thank you to all the rescuers. May good people live a safe and peaceful life.